Is £25 million worth ruining one of the best kits that Liverpool have ever had? More on the Coutinho situation, more on the Van Dijk situation, all that to come in today's show.
Coutinho!
So let's jump straight in with the new kit and the sponsorship deal. Apparently the fee is in the region of 25 million at Liverpool from having the sponsor's name on our sleeve. Obviously, in my opinion, it's one of the best kits that we've had for a long time, and I know that a lot of other Liverpool supporters was really happy about the kit. Does this ruin the kit? I've seen a few comments today to say that they're not happy about this, but to me, if that's an extra 25 million that we can put into the transfer market, then I'm really not bothered about having that on the sleeve of our kit. But the real question is, will that money be invested back into the club in the sense of transfer market, or will they bank that, or will they use it towards obviously our new training ground that apparently the plans are in place to start to improve on? I'm not too sure, guys. What's your opinions on it? Do you think that this ruins the kit, or are you happy as long as the money gets put back into the transfer market, like the same as me? Let me know in the comment section down below on your opinions and your views on that, guys. Let's talk a little bit about Emre Can. Obviously, Emre Can, Juventus apparently have put in a 22 million bid to us. Obviously, a player of Can's quality, 22 million is too low in my opinion, but however, as you'll know, he's been stalling on having a contract extension at Liverpool Football Club, so he hasn't got much of his remaining contract left, so that obviously lowers his value, and I don't think that he sees his long-term future at Liverpool. Otherwise, I believe that he would have already have signed a contract extension at us. So in my opinion, this could go ahead, this transfer window. Maybe he wants to move to Juventus. Obviously Juventus are a massive club and they were linked with other players in that position, i.e. Matuidi, but obviously rumours today is that their top target now is Emre Can, and that they would rather sign him than players like Matuidi. So we're going to have to wait and see where this one goes, guys, but in my opinion, I strongly believe that this could happen. Why Emre Can hasn't signed a contract extension at the moment, what do you guys think? Leave in the comment section below. Do you think it's just because he wants more money, or one of the things that I was thinking, and some of the discussion I've had lately with other Liverpool supporters, is maybe he's been informed that he's not part of the starting 11 plans with Jurgen Klopp if Liverpool were to sign someone like Keita. Maybe that's what he's been waiting for, and now Juventus coming forward and saying that they want him, they've probably turned his head. So let's get onto the Coutinho situation. Coutinho apparently is not starting against Watford due to him having an ongoing back injury, which in one of my past videos I stated that I was waiting to see whether he would start on Saturday against Watford. I believe that if he started, that I'd feel more confident that Coutinho was not trying to rock the boat and was not trying to force a move out or anything like that behind the scenes. However, if I felt that it was still to come out that he wasn't played because of a silly injury like a bruised toe or still with a back injury, that I believe that there is more going on behind the scenes, and that maybe the rumours are true that Coutinho, or at least his agent, is trying to force a move to Barcelona. Obviously today it come out that a fee had been agreed from Barcelona of 109 million for Coutinho to Liverpool, but I think that's rubbish. I think as the day's gone on, there's been a lot of people that have stated that there's not been any further talks between the two clubs since the first initial approach, which Liverpool turned down, and since then there's been no formal approach from Barcelona to Liverpool for Coutinho. Obviously agents are always in contact with other clubs, and there's always a lot going on behind the scene. It doesn't have to be the two clubs talking for there to be anything formal in that sense, but I don't know. I'm just fingers crossed Coutinho stays, but it's not looking too great at the moment with everything that's coming out in the media and my personal views. Like I say, I don't know what you guys think, but like I said before, you can always tell with these things that if a player's not playing, then obviously something's not right, especially if it's a little back injury or something like that. Apparently he's not been training due to the back injury, so he's not match fit, which obviously there was reports the other day that he's remaining professional and he's been training as normal. So guys, it's the same old shit, different toilet in my opinion. We've just got to wait and ride this out and hope that Coutinho stays. But on the other hand, if a player really wants to move to another club, do you want to keep that player at Liverpool Football Club? I'm not too sure. I'd be gutted to see him go, but on the other hand, if he's not happy and he wants to go somewhere else, let him go. So the Van Dijk situation, I said a little bit about Van Dijk and his formal transfer request, and obviously he was very public with his views and wanted to get out there his side of the story, and I also stated that Southampton were to decline that, and today there's been talk about Southampton would rather let him rot on the bench and not play for them rather than sell him to Liverpool Football Club. I think that's absolutely ridiculous if that's true. Why would you do that when you could get 60-70 million for a player? Van Dijk wanted to sign for Liverpool. I think Liverpool should now just drop all this, oh yeah, we're not in for him, and just say, look, publicly, we would sign Van Dijk if Southampton was to let him go to us. Liverpool and Southampton have done a lot of deals in the past and there's been a lot gone behind the scenes. You can't tell me that over one silly tapping up of a player that they're that petty that they would not sign Van Dijk to Liverpool. If it's to be believed, they would sell him to other teams like Chelsea and that, but I don't know what's the truth and what's not on that one, guys, but it's only my views, and my views are Van Dijk would still sign for Liverpool and would want to. He's been very public about wanting to leave Southampton, and I think they're just being big girls' blouses if they're not letting him come and sign for us, just because of something that goes on with every single transfer for every single player. What's your guys' views? Do you think Southampton will finally let him go? Do you think we've still got a chance of signing him? Do you think Liverpool will go back in for him if Southampton make it public knowledge that he is available? We're just going to have to wait and see on that one again, guys, but obviously we haven't got long left in the transfer window and there's no other targets that Liverpool are linked with in the centre-back position as it stands. That leads me to the matter of, just quickly I want to touch on Liverpool, and so far in this transfer window we haven't strengthened at all. We've brought in Salah, which if we keep Coutinho, that's obviously strengthened our front line, but if Coutinho goes, it's not as much a like-for-like swap because they're different kinds of players, but obviously we brought in a good player and we're going to lose a good player, so we haven't progressed on last season in that sense if that was to happen. Midfield, we've lost Lucas. If we lose Emre Can to Juventus, then we've weakened in midfield. There's players linked with us, obviously still, other than Keita, like Chamberlain's come back around and the bookies are saying that could still be on. If we lose Emre Can and we've lost Lucas, I don't believe that just buying the Ox is going to strengthen us from last year. Obviously if Van Dijk doesn't come off, then our back line is still looking the same, the keepers are the same, so unless the players have really improved on last season, I can't see us doing much better than what we did last year, which is absolutely gutting as a Liverpool supporter. You guys will agree that we should be up there and we should be winning that Premier League title once and for all, and we should be pushing up and doing really well in the other trophies in the Champions League. Obviously Klopp had stated that he's well aware that last year we needed more depth in the squad to challenge for trophies. Well, we haven't really seen any difference on the last transfer windows or whatever so far. So let's hope, guys, that there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than what we're being made aware of, and I'd love to hear who else would you guys like to be linked with. Obviously I don't think that we would sign another centre-back, but in midfield position, if we don't get Chamberlain or whatever, who else is out there that you guys would like to see, like that you think would come to Liverpool Football Club? I believe there should be many players out there that would turn Liverpool down. We're in the Champions League as long as we qualify, which we've got a good chance of doing, and we need to put the money out there and just get the players that we want. Too often we've seen that, I believe, we have been signing second choice players, maybe even third choice players, because we've lost out on our main targets. As Liverpool Football Club, this shouldn't be happening anymore. We should be getting the players that we wanted. We stated that we had Klopp had his targets in sight for this transfer window, and he really should have had backups to that. Whether he did or not, obviously we're not too sure on, but we need to start seeing other names come out the block now, guys, because it doesn't look good with the transfer situation, especially if we lose Can and Coutinho as well. That's a major drop from last season, on top of we didn't really do anything. We should be fighting for trophies this year. If we had Coutinho and we signed players like Salah, if we would have got the Keita deal over the line and the Van Dijk, Liverpool would have had a really good chance of winning the Premier League for once, and we would have had a good chance to fight for other trophies as well, because we'd have had more depth in the squad. But I don't know, guys, put in the comment section below who you'd like to see Liverpool sign. Would you like to see Chan stay, or do you think he should go? Do you think it would be better for him to go to Juventus, or what do you guys think on that situation? The Coutinho situation, if he doesn't play against Watford, do you guys think that there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than what we're aware of at the moment? And yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and leave a thumbs up. As always, subscribe to the channel for my daily content and my daily videos that I bring out for you guys. I hope you can see that the content is growing and getting better quality. Like the picture, I've been trying to make sure that the picture quality is better, because I was aware that it wasn't the best to start with and the lighting wasn't the best. I ditched the green screen. Tell me what you guys think. Green screen or no green screen? How do you guys think I'm doing for a new channel? And yeah, peace out, guys.
Coutinho!